Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Care Bears, the Care Quest. In the first video, we played the first 3 minigames. Also, my commentary was a bit rocky, and therefore, I was going in and out of concentrating on the minigames while trying to explain them. And I can't really guarantee that my commentary will be any better in this video either. I'll try though. Also, in case you couldn't tell, from the beginning of the first video, I'm playing the European version, which won't really matter much because Game Boy Advance doesn't have region lock, and therefore you can play European and Japanese games on a supposedly American console. Like, you could buy it in America and you can import games without having to worry about using a converter or something. Matter of fact, all the portable games were like that all the portable handhelds, rather, were like that up until the 3DS came out, and then they started putting in region locks, which made people angry. They stopped doing that with the Switch, though. But enough about a brief thing in Nintendo handheld history. We are going to start another game, and we are going to play a helping hand. Cheer Bear must drop rainbows on obstacles to make the Starbuddies jump. Press the A button to drop a rainbow, and of course you have to use the control pad to get Cheer Bear to move around. And in order to pick things up, you have to drop the rainbows on them. By the way, you do have to lay the rainbows over traps in order to keep the Starbuddies from tripping on them and going all the way back to the start. So that bucket of soap and water, whatever that is, you want to make sure that the Starbuddies don't touch it. And you also want to make sure they don't touch bottomless pits either, otherwise you're going to have yourself a bad time. Why do I have the feeling that I should probably be careful about what I'm doing here? Okay, good, they didn't touch anything they shouldn't have. That's a good thing. And with that, I should be able to... Come on. I should be able to get the last of the things that I need. The last of the Starbuddies that I need. And there we go. And now we have stage 2. We had to save 4 in the first stage, but now we have to get 5 safely to the other side in the next one. Oh no. Well, you'll be safe. And I don't know why the game was lagging there, but I think it was just game slowdown. Yes. Just a lot of things happening on the minigame at any given time. And I need to get all the way back here. And they all fell down a pit. No wonder they all disappeared. They all fell down a pit. So now I'm going to have to concentrate on making sure everybody goes where they're supposed to. So much for that. Yeah, you will probably have to plan a lot of things ahead for... Uh-oh. Well, at least you got somewhere, but I'm not going to go anywhere because I ran out of time. because I did not pay attention to the course layout before I did this. I did not expect this to get much larger than it really did. And I'm going to get a whole bunch of things. Oh, cool, okay. So that's what it does. The green Care Bear icons give you extra tries. That's what they do. And you can only have a maximum of 3. Took me the longest time to figure out exactly what that did. And no, I am not having you drop down on me yet. That is not happening. And is that guy gonna go up there? Yeah, you're gonna go up there, so are you. That's the whole point. That's what we're trying to do here. And I got, hopefully, 2 more guys that I can drop down there. Those 2 guys may have went down a pit. And I'm working a little too far ahead. And I'm going to lose a life again. Because I had an idea of what I was supposed to be doing, but I didn't quite execute it like I should have. So what I'm going to do... No, 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 no. Oh. And you hit the floor. That is something I did not want you to do. Are you going to be safe between 2 of these? Yes, you are. That's good. That's what I wanted. I'm going to go ahead and get my extra try here. Some of you are now tripping over things. And I need to make my way on back. And I'm just going to lay down the first 4 of these rainbows this time around. I cannot afford to have you tripping on things. And I'm going to wait for you to get over here. And that way, you can't trip over the banana. We will have no Austin Aries related accidents here. You know, if I had the sneakers, I probably would have been able to work a little bit faster. This is just getting comical now. But hey, at least I'm collecting stars, so... nothing terrible going on here, right? Grab you. Can't have you trip on that? Nah. You were gonna be over there, so I'm gonna let you go over there to here. There's nothing over there. You are going to be able to go over to the... Nah. And I want to make sure that you 3 don't go anywhere that you shouldn't. And you know what? I think it's better if I just corral more of them at once. And thankfully, these guys will be the last of the ones that I have to worry about. And you have all made it over there safely. Good. And I need rainbows over here badly. There we go. We finally got that taken care of. Ugh. And thankfully, that was the last of that. So that was a pretty short minigame, thankfully. And 36 stars, just like last time. Well, that was something. Well, I'm doing alright for myself right now, so let's go ahead and do another video of this. Number 5, let's play. Champ Bear plays tennis and must shoot the ball past the other Care Bear. Use the control pad to throw the ball in the right direction. Now, there is a trick to this. You want to make sure that you hit these balls at an angle. It also helps if you have the sneakers to do this, because it does help you move faster. And when you grab the ball, hold up or down. That will dictate the angle at which you will hit the ball. You definitely want to use bank shots, because that will allow you to hit the ball at an angle and make it a little easier to get the points that you need. And it is possible for the ball to be caught, but as long as you know what you're doing, and you can get the ball to bounce off before it reaches, or rather goes halfway across your opponent's side, and as long as you don't have to make it bounce off too much, because the opponent's pretty slow after all. The opponent does not move very fast at all. Once you figure out what you're doing with the bank shots, you'll be able to get the 6 points needed for round 1, as well as for all subsequent rounds. He may catch that. They may catch that. I don't even know which bear that is. I really don't know much about Care Bears these days. And I was surprised I was able to get that. And they may catch that. Okay, that'll work. I'm about to say, I should have bounced that one upwards, but that's fine. And I have the sneakers again, in case I need to move faster, which I probably will. Thankfully, the sneakers show up in the lower left-hand corner of the screen whenever you grab them in this minigame. And they stay there for as long as the sneakers are in effect. Meaning that as long as they're working, they'll be in the lower left-hand corner, no questions asked. When they stop working, they disappear from that corner. You'll have to pick up another sneaker to get your speed back. Like so. And that may come to him. Or them. At least I'm picking up quite a few stars as I'm doing this. Whoa! Oh! I misjudged where that ball was going to land. And I'm about to say, they may catch that. And I thought maybe that would trick the computer player into going somewhere, but thankfully that wasn't the case. And I wish they would stop moving towards the center. Because apparently, that's what's costing me here. There we go. That's the last point that I needed. And now we have another bear to play volleyball against. And as you can probably tell, as this minigame keeps going forward, and the longer these rounds take, or the longer a volley takes, the faster the ball is going to go. It definitely feels like it's going faster. And that may work. I'm about to say, yeah, that worked against me. I'm about to say, that probably will work against me, and I was right. That didn't, though. And I'm picking up stars sometimes without even realizing it, so in case I'm standing around, so what was that? I thought I held the control pad button down, but apparently that was not the case. If I'm standing around somewhere and all of a sudden my star count increases by 1, that's because a star just basically randomly spawned exactly where I was standing. That is a possibility in this minigame. And I have a little bit of time. I have a few seconds. Go ahead and grab that star, why not? And will that... Ah, good. I'm about to say. If it goes past the field or if it hits the ground, that counts as a point, just like in real volleyball. And now we have this guy from the very first minigame. Forgot his name already, and I thought I was going to catch that. I didn't. Can I grab that? Yes, I can. And this guy is definitely doing the bank shots. Yeah, I was, I think they may catch that one. Yes, they did. Wow, this ball is going faster and going places I did not expect it to go. Having the sneakers will work really well against this one particular Care Bear. And I'm down 3-1. That's... I did not expect to do this poorly at this part of the game. Definitely want to watch the shadow, and even then that doesn't work very well. Because you can't really see the walls all that well. You just kind of have to assume where they're going to be. And because of that, the ball may bounce a little earlier than you would expect it to. And I'm surprised I grabbed that ball and got it all the way over there. That may be able to do it. Apparently you want to be an extreme side, like all the way up or all the way down, and then try to bank it from there. That will probably... Well, it didn't work that time. Woo! And you don't want to be that far back on the court either, because that will probably work against you as well. It does help to throw the ball forward sometimes, because in case you need to slow the ball down, that's how you do it. So hold up or down before throwing to make it harder for your opponent to catch the ball. And if you need to throw it down, or if you need to slow it down rather, that's what I meant to say, just don't hold the direction, or you can hold right if you want to, it doesn't really matter. You'll throw it forward and you'll slow the ball down. And here we go. Did pretty well on star collecting there. And we might as well go ahead and do one more game, because why not? Number 6, Sweet Dreams. Sweet Dreams. Bedtime Bear must help the Care Bears fall asleep. Press the A button to throw sleeping dust. And this one is a little interesting, because you're throwing sleeping dust down on moving Care Bears. Why are you... They gotta be right above you. There we go. And we gotta get 3 bears to go to sleep in the first stage. For the second one, we need 4. So you gotta be pretty good on where it's supposed to go. And apparently you gotta hold the button down in order to get it all the way down like that. So we got the 4 bears to go to sleep so far. Now we need 5 for the third stage. And this is where you're going to start finding out, more than likely, that these Care Bears do eventually wake back up after a while. Meaning that, if you're not careful, you will eventually have Care Bears waking up, and any Care Bears that you didn't get that you thought you got credit for, well, you're not going to get credit for them now, and one of them just woke up. Fun. I saw you. You go back to sleep, buddy. Also, this is the stage where the clouds that block your path, they really become a pain. That's why when it looked like I had a clear shot but didn't, it was because of the clouds. And you're not going to be getting a whole lot of stars here, because more than likely you're just going to be concentrating on the main mission. I only got 3 stars. I only got 6 on the Try It Out Tuesday playthrough. Yeah, you're not going to be collecting a whole lot of stars here. More than likely, because you're going to be too busy just moving around and doing things. I forgot to mention why I'm playing the European version earlier at the introduction to this video. Turns out there are 8 different languages in the European version. Besides English, there's also Dutch, German, French, Spanish, Portuguese, and 2 other languages that I can't really remember right off the bat, but you can play the game in one of 8 different languages if you have the PEGI rated European version of the game. So if you ever wanted to learn like simple words in other languages, you can play this game in your native language first and then play another one, and you'll figure out what they are from there. Which I do like. I do like it when games meant for younger kids are able to be played in multiple languages. You play it for so long, you know how to read in your native languages, You can learn to read in another one. Try to pronounce words, try to sound them out. It's interesting, at least to me. But enough about that. We have completed 3 more minigames for Care Bears Care Quest. In the next episode, we're going to play minigames 7, 8, and 9. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!